Hey guys, thanks for coming back. This is that J.A. Henkel's 98-cent thrift store knife I got. I just finished it up just now. Want to do a quick video and show you how it turned out. Not too bad. Not my best work ever. Had a little bit of trouble right here fitting these handles. I had to file it because it wasn't very symmetrical from the factory. It was that way. But I got it back together and decent. I put teak handles on it. If you see my past videos, I love teak, and I thought that piece had some pretty grain pattern in it, so I opted to go with teak. And nickel. These are solid nickel rivets that I put in it. And then on the blade, it had all those score marks. If you haven't seen the video when I first got this, go back and check that one out. Appreciate it. But it had a lot of score marks and stuff here in the blade, and I was able to get most of those out. I put a little piece of tape over the electro etch just to preserve that electro etch, and I got most of those heavy scratches out, or some of the lighter ones, the deeper ones. Probably still in there, but yeah, I didn't spend a whole lot of time on the buffer with it. Put a quick edge on it. It's cutting nice now. But yeah, 98-cent thrift store find, and I think these knives sell for around $40. New, something like that. This is the 6-inch J.A. Henkel's. But yeah, I thought it came out pretty nice. I'm gonna put this in with my camping gear and use this in my camp kitchen. That's what I'm going to use this one for, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the way it came out. And I said those rivets that it had, they were in such bad shape. Aluminum rivets, I couldn't believe that. Okay, so this is a video I did when I was taking it apart. The audio got corrupted in that video, so I'm just gonna wing it through this. After I took it apart, I realized how bad. Well, I was trying to get the rivets out, and that's when I realized they were aluminum, and they were just all corroded. And this knife probably was in a dishwasher quite a bit, or soaking in a tub of water, soapy water or something, I don't know, most of its life. And so it was in bad shape. The one handle split. I believe it's ebony, the handles that it came with. But anyway, the one split, and then the other one, when I took it off, it had a crack already in it, so it was ready for new handles anyway. Originally, I wasn't going to rehandle it. I was just going to put new rivets in it, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, you can see all the corrosion on the tang, and you can see the rivets there that I drilled out. And then yeah, there's that crack right in the middle of that middle rivet in the wood. So I was like, yep, these handles are done. I'm gonna have to make some new ones. And yeah, I ended up, like I said, use teak for the handles on it. And when I put the new handles on, I epoxied them, in addition to the rivets, and that just prevents moisture from seeping in there. If it ever did end up sitting in a tub of water or something like that, you're not going to have to worry about water intrusion getting in there and just setting and rotting it out. Now these rivets here, this bin of rivets I have, nickel rivets, the heads of them are just a little bit bigger, and although the shank size fits through these holes like I'm showing right here, and you can see they fit in there nicely, but these are squeeze type rivets, and so when you put the male into the female, it expands that female portion, and changes the diameter. So I learned a long time ago, make sure you got plenty of clearance. So I've got a little test rivet here that's already put together, so it has the actual, I'm looking for it right now, but there it is. And so there's the actual diameter when the rivet's put together. So I keep that in the bin, and then I use that as a test. And as you see right here, it won't fit in there. So if you're in the process of rehandling a knife and you don't, check that first, it's a mess, because then you gotta start all over again and scrape all the epoxy off, and ream the holes out bigger. So what I did on this one, I reamed the holes out with carbide bit in my Dremel, and I just use that because it's hardened steel. I just use that to ream the holes out a little bit bigger until this little test rivet fit in there with a little bit of play. And then any gaps, the epoxy fills in any little gaps that if you made it a little bit too big. But yeah, it was pretty corroded. I don't know if I have any. I don't think I showed any footage of after I cleaned it up, but I just hit it on a wire wheel and knocked all that corrosion off, and hit it with a little light sandpaper, and it was ready to go. Yeah, these rivets, I can't believe they used aluminum rivets on this knife. That really surprised me. But yeah, and I epoxied this on, so no moisture is going to seep in between the handle scales and cause it to corrode like it did before with that epoxy. So anyway, quick video. I wanted to show you that one. Appreciate it. This is Dave. See you in the next one.